sensational. Yeah. What didn't I do for you, girl?
Ooh. It's cold outside. 30 degrees. 32, 34. 44, 45. It's time. Time to put some clothes on. Time to put some clothes on. I think the high is only 53 today. So, yeah. Sarah, go brush your teeth. You hear me? I had to put on my compression socks this morning when I took Sebastian to the bus stop. I had on 2 shirts, compression socks, sweatpants, and a sweatshirt. Bonnet already included. I'm not ready. I wanted fall to last up until January. And then we have like 3 weeks of non-winter. It would have been extended fall. And then we've been saying, hello, spring. I said you with your fine ass. But this here, no. And this ain't even close to how cold it's going to be. Close. I just want to go back to bed. That's what I want to do. Why folk can't I go back to bed and just do my whole job from underneath my covers? Somebody need to work that out. Somebody need to work that out, because I don't want to go to work no more. Woo! It is coldy cold outside. Outside. Shimmy. Let me tell you how your boy Sebastian had a ball last night. His good friend Zachariah had a birthday party at Main Events, and it started at 7:30. Needless to say, we did not arrive home last night to 11:45. Like, who is partying for 4 hours at the age of 9, 10, and 11? They are. And I go ahead and I went ahead and let them too, because I'm not about to hear, I ain't seen my friends, I ain't going on nobody's house, I ain't played no games. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Let's bank this memory. We're going to bank it, store it, because I better not hear another complaint about who you ain't seen, where you ain't been, what you ain't done. Okay? Is my man got the trash on top of the car? People are really innovative when it comes to taking out their trash. People are really not trying to touch these trash bags. Like, they are not. I don't know what happened to just holding the trash and walking down the street to the dumpster. We can't do that no more. Is that too? That's not dainty. It's not demure. Is that gross now? It's trash. It's wrapped in a plastic bag. The bag is not tainted. The bag was nasty. Didn't put another bag around it and be a clean bag. But it's trash. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I've been taking out trash for a long time. Don't bother me. But good morning. Happy first day of the 12 days of Vlogmas, 12 days of Fitmas. I ain't seen y'all in a while because I haven't been vlogging or exercising or doing nothing there, because November was just a fat month. And I'm gonna admit it, because I was eating. And I ain't seen a gym. I ain't seen a pull-up bar. I ain't seen a weight, a dumbbell, a kettlebell. I ain't seen nothing. I've been eating to my heart's content, and I've been enjoying every second of it. So judge not, or judge if you will. I don't care. Because I remember last year, I was on the fitness rotation heavy. I think I did I do 12 days of fitness? I don't know what I did, 20 days, 21 days, I don't know. But I was putting out videos every single day of December, getting it in, feeling the burn. That is not this year. So, I'm headed to the store, like I said, and restock the fridge. And I'll catch up with y'all later. Because it's burr. My husband, he wants some of this ginseng tea. Young Kwang Yang. Korean ginseng tea. That he got for his birthday. So, we gonna figure this out. See what we got here. I'm opening that. Did you open one? You didn't open one.
No, not yet. Well, I opened the box, but I haven't opened.
Which box did you open?
I don't know. This is the first one on the right.
No, I'm just open. Oh yeah, you open this one. Or no, I don't know. Expiration July 14th, 2027. Directions: take 1 packet, mix it with 2.7 fluid ounces of warm water, and stir. It tastes better with honey or syrup to suit your taste. Take 2 to 3 packets daily. So, yeah, it's powder. So we gonna see what this tea do. We gonna see what the tea do. We gonna see what the tea do. It's a lot happening over here. 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 All right, so is this hot? Yeah, it's hot. Okay. I think I might put too much water in this tea. You might need 2 bags. Let me give you 2 bags. two should do. Toxic.
Find out in a couple hours.
Keep the yang up. Ain't nothing wrong with my yang.
Nothing wrong with my yay. I'm gonna get to use it this weekend.
Oh my gosh.
Cause it's my birthday weekend. Give it. Birthday weekend. Gonna use a yang yang.
Okay.
Now this is a day after my birthday.
Yes.
I said.
That's why I said so. That's okay. Yeah.
So I'm like, thank you.
I'm the one that doesn't tell people it's my birthday.
Yeah,
I am stealth.
Only people
in
that
the lab.
only are on my team, and none of them said happy birthday to me until the day was over. I was home and I got oh my god, I forgot it was your birthday, Rome. Happy birthday! And then one person said that, so everybody else saw that text, and I felt a little way about it. You know how I am, so I was like, don't say anything because you're gonna say something probably not nice. So I waited until the next day, and I started saying thank you.
I must be very traumatized from my youth.
I don't understand why you said that.
Because I feel like I have lots of trauma responses. Because I don't know. I just don't care about stuff that I guess most people will care about.
I care about birthday.
And I feel like
Why do you
why
care?
don't I care? Because I just don't. Like, I don't be caring about people like that. I'm just
You care about people.
I don't. Honestly, I don't.
You should.
I know I should, but I just don't. I don't. My feelings don't extend
That's all.
to people in reference. I mean,
That's
off of the basic level of common decency, courtesy, politeness, respectfulness. After that first layer of the foundation of the cake of the pie, after that, it's jelly in the refrigerator. After that, he gets none from me.
That's due to trauma, though.
That's what I said. I said it's a trauma response. Like I don't.
That's due to Damali and that's Jamali.
I don't care.
Damali, Janelle, and Jamel took your relationship with those three, and also a relationship. This is my perspective. Your relationship with those three, the incidents that happened between those individuals, you were way less like you are now. When it was about your girlfriends, you hung out, you talked, you did things, you cared about certain things to an extent, but me seeing those things.
So
Because I remember
2000.
you really
So
reaching
2008. So you're saying pre-wedding I was a different person?
Pre-wedding to your girlfriends, you were a different person, because I can remember when you reached out to, I'm not gonna say the name on the thing, but you reached out to that person and said, you're going through something, why won't you talk to me? Why won't you, let me be there for you? And they just was like, no. And wouldn't reach out. And you was like, what did I do to you? And they wouldn't give you an explanation. And
Oh, I know what that is.
and in that moment, not giving you an explanation and basically going into their own depressed shell, and that is traumatizing, because you're like, that's what that was my duty. My duty as that type of friend to you was to be there for you, and you took that away from me. You took that away from me, and then I asked you, and I tried to be there for you, and you pushed me away because you felt that was the best for you, but didn't care how that affected our relationship. So when that happened, that you to me never allowed anybody else to take that or give you that, or you would never allow someone to be that way with you anymore. So you just was like, I don't care anymore. When it came to being a friend to the other person, saying, hey, the way you carry yourself, the way you moving right now, that's not a good look for you. I think you should chill because you got 2 little babies, and that's not gonna be a good look for them when they grow up.
Oh, and so that's another person. So yeah,
so when they
yeah
rejected you in your friendship again of being like, hey, I'm looking out for you. You probably don't want to hear this, but your good girlfriends that or your yes friends are giving you this advice.
I didn't remember that. Yeah. See, I be blocking stuff out.
I remember all this. So now,
yeah,
she's some type of way. She don't invite you to her wedding. She
Yeah.
act phony and friendly.
Yeah.
So now that is okay. You want to be like that?
Wow.
I know how.
Forgot
I'm
about
be
that.
with you now.
Forgot about that.
And in the wedding situation, with
So it's a domino effect of those 3 people.
those 3 people,
And that same year.
year and a half time frame. That right there.
So those 3 people in that quick time frame, and how I was treated as a good friend to these 3 people.
Well, 2 of them you were treated. One wasn't treating you. One was treating me, and the betrayal to you.
No, well, one was treating me in kind of, because it wasn't, like you said, it wasn't allowing me to be the friend I was supposed to be.
Yes.
And the other one wasn't taking the friendly advice and then treating me a certain way and didn't do the whole wedding thing. And the first one was jealous.
Yes. And used that.
And used my day as an opportunity.
Yes.
To display on full blast the level of her jealousy.
Yes. And in that right there.
So those 3 things.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, so I don't care about people. So I just.
But you gotta be able to. You have to be able to.
No, but see, I think I close the refrigerator. I can identify goodness and kindness and genuine things, rapport, standards in people.
Mostly Marvel.
Mostly what?
Marvel.
Marvel?
Yeah, mostly Marvel movies.
Oh, I can see that in people, but just because you have those qualities or characteristics doesn't mean that I'm going to let you inside the gate. You just a decent human being, and I will treat you as such, and I'll acknowledge that.
But I think
it doesn't mean that, like, I mean, I am not in need of what I've lost. I don't feel I'm fine. You don't think I'm fine?
I believe in you.
I'm okay.
No, you're not.
Why do you think I'm okay?
Because,
like, seriously, why haven't you never mentioned this before?
Because I mentioned it before, but it just doesn't. You're not ready to heal. You're not.
I'm not ready to heal.
No. You're not ready to heal because no one can tell an alcoholic that they're alcoholic. No one can tell a drug addict. Meaning that you gotta be able to say, I'm not in fear. I'm not gonna let the fear of loving someone like I did.
You think I'm fearful of loving a friend?
You will never until you accept that hurt and forgive and say, I'm not gonna allow the devil
I feel that you won't even let me say anything.
You have this already. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Finish what you're saying. I'm listening. Are you still recording? You turned it off.
I don't even know. I probably
That's what you were saying.
I still.
See, this is real.
I'm good.
No, this is a breakthrough. This is real. So you were about to tap in. Right? You were about to go there. And then you were like, nope, I don't like feeling like this. Nope, nigga, why? Nah. This is my really quick theory.
This is your theory.
This is my theory. You
gotta stay back there.
You don't want to allow yourself to have friends like them again, or you want to allow yourself to be friends with them or anyone like that again
But I have.
You'll be friends with people, but this is the distance right here. That's the closest they'll get, because you're still working on and we all are, how to not let fear cloud our emotions or judgments or guide our lives. And it's very hard to distinguish that or accept, yes, this is fear. It is fear. You can say, if I say fear, you're like, no, it's not fear, because if I say fear, that means that I'm letting the devil win. Sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes you're like, why would I allow someone to do that to me again? Why would I allow a new person to give that type of love or care or invest that type of emotion to another person, or even that old person, know there's a possibility that they could do that to me again? Totally understand that. But that's the beauty of God and what he did with us. If he thought like that, why would I allow this person to disobey me again? Why would I allow this person to defy me again? Why would I allow them to keep giving them chances and chances and chances, knowing that they're going to do this again? And I think that the lesson for us when we decide to do that is, that's what life is. That's what life is about. Living, giving people the opportunity to show the best side of them, and going through the aches and pains of friendships and loved ones. And then you'll find that moment where you're like, I'm comfortable where I'm at with the friends I have, and now if I can't give it to them, I know who I can give that to. But your scar or your scar with those people have not fully healed, because you haven't accepted.
How long have we been married? 16 years.
We've been married for 16. I think it's 16.
It's 16.
It's 16?
It's 16.
16 years.
But, so in 16, I haven't. Healed?
I think that you've healed to an extent of, we cool, but you've made a decision that we'll never be that cool again. I'm listening. I'm just heating up my tea.
I can't, you already know how my heart is set up, my capacity of disappointment, betrayal, things like that.
Yep.
I can't, and you said that's fear. I will not allow someone to be as close as the Lord again for them to turn around and do whatever. But I also think that I
don't think you should punish.
I don't think I'm punishing people. I feel like how I navigate friendships now. I have the key members in my life.
I'm talking about new friendships, like the ones
key members in my life that I talk to, confide in, see often. When life allows. But I don't. It's like the friendship dynamic from elementary, middle, high school, college years, young adult, all those, when everyone knows everything, and the intimacy of the bond throughout those years is so unmatched, right? That is priceless, right? So as you traverse life and then you have new friendships, maybe in college or work friendships, or you have relationships. And those relationships take pieces of you away from your core friendships and that intimacy. Those other people have to navigate this new person that you're becoming, in addition to all these little subsets of new friendships or relationships or what have you, and still accept you. Most of the time that happens. That works out. Sometimes it doesn't. People don't like new people, and they let you know, like, we ain't hanging out with her, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But I didn't have that. Every new entity, I don't say entity like as a being, new friend I had was always welcome. Just like any new friends my friends had, you know, she cool with you? All right, she cool with me. I'm a watch her though, because
that's what friends do.
My priority is you, not her, because she knew. So, but that overall still went well. My high school friends gelled with my middle school friends, my college friends gelled with, like, everyone. I could be with every person that I knew, and I knew nothing would go wrong. Yeah. Right. So then relationship to marriage happened.
Things went a little awry.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to read this email.
From school?
No, work. Folks at work. All went well until we got married. Until we were approaching the wedding. Then stuff shifted. But it only shifted with one person.
Yes.
So one person is out of the fold now because of their feelings towards us, and specifically you. Whereas everyone else is all cool and telling this one person, like, you tripping. So wedding happens, and then the trickle effect of all these new family creations. I get the brunt of the stick because the decisions that other people made, the unwise or unplanned decisions that other people made, I lost as a result of that because of how they felt about themselves. And they had to practice the self-preservation for their part, and not realizing at the time that, okay, I'm pushing somebody away who I care about, who cares for me, because I'm going through this. And you're human, so I can only fault but so much, because everyone has their issues and they navigate them. Like, I gotta take care of me first, because I'm going through, and I don't have the headspace to care about you
at this time,
and how it's affecting you, which was the main issue with the first person you're talking about.
Yes.
That's why forgiving her when that actually happened was easy, because I had to realize I can't only think about how this affected me. This affected her whole life.
Yes.
So I can give the grace there, because this isn't what she wanted. This isn't what she planned. This wasn't how her dynamic was shaped in her mind. So I have to understand, like, you know, she needs some time to process. So this is life altering. Her life will never be the same now. So that was okay. We aren't as close as we once were, but we are closer than that particular time period when I was going through that. So for her, I grew up for that. I had to grow up and mature, realize you can't judge her in her time of. That was rough for her, and I understand that. And in the moment, I can't. In the moment, I'm in my feelings, like, damn, why you treat me like this? But I'm not looking at. I was looking at her and her situation in reference to wanting to help, but I'm not looking at her and her situation in reference to, like, damn, she really going through it. Because at that time I wasn't. I wasn't in that framework until we had Sire. So after having kids, now I was like, damn, so she went through this by herself. So now I see. why she may be treated like that. So now I have the grace and now I have the understanding, and we've talked since then. So,
But that question before you go,
what?
You understand, you see it, you can relate to it, but that still does not, to me, allow you to say, oh, maybe it did. I see what she went through. I get it. She treated me like this. She had it rough. But the forgiveness comes with, okay, if this was to ever happen again in a similar situation where she's going through something, will you be prepared or okay or willing to say, oh, she gonna disappear again, she gonna shut me out again, and be okay with that?
No, I don't think that far. I don't.
Do you accept that
I don't
far?
cry. I don't categorize it like that. My standpoint from where I am in the friendship is, I'm here for you, whether you tell me or you don't. If you decide not to tell me, tell me later. It's up to you. But I'm not going to judge you because I was in judgment then.
Okay.
I was selfishly judging and in my feelings because I'm thinking about me and how I'm treated and disregarding her and what she's experiencing in real time.
But I think that
It's on both parts though. So like I can't.
You got a responsibility as a best friend, right? The number one best friend responsibility for me is like when you go through something, right? I know you going. And this is going for me. Like I might think I'm your best friend. You might not, right? Because if I got a best friend, and this is just my perspective, if I got a best friend and I ain't got nobody else to really talk to or understand what I'm going through, I'm reaching out. I'm going to that lifeline because I'm losing it, right? Or I can't handle this.
I understand
but when you don't allow that person to do that, else or even give like not extent. Listen, girl, I love you, but it ain't right now. I can't right now.
Yeah,
bam, that's enough.
I didn't get that.
But that's what I'm saying for you.
I understand. But see, I can't detail it. I can't dial it down that to that minutia because that will only get me worked up, and I won't get those answers.
But I'm saying
and
the result of what you are right now.
The result of that right now is I accept everything as is, because if I don't, that means I'm putting an expectation on something, which means I'm getting myself prepared for
hurt.
This should happen this way, and if it doesn't happen this way, XYZ. I can't navigate. I can't.
And that goes back. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to sound like I don't get it. I understand what you're saying.
I can't. I can only control me.
Yeah.
So that covers a lot of ground because I can only control me. I can control what you say or do, what you tell me, what you don't tell me, what you withhold from me. I can't do anything with that. I can only play the cards I'm given. I can only play the cards that I'm shown. So I don't know.
So I guess the
but
question...
for as it stands right here, December 2024, my criteria of being that kind of person for her is unchanged. It has reverted back to where it was before that happened. So I will be glad to help and be there for her. I will not withhold my willingness to be there.
Well, that's good.
That's all I can say. But I have to know whatever I need to know. So I can't operate one without information. For her. For the other two? And it's funny, she asked me, had I spoken to her? Because I was scrolling on my phone.
Who asked you that?
When I was getting my hair done, she was like, when's the last time you talked to her? I was like, she called me the other day. Last month.
Oh, you did speak to her? Or you just...
Remember, she called and I went upstairs and showed you and you was talking on the phone?
Oh, okay.
So she was asking me when the last time I talked to her. So.
But that relationship is so...
That relationship would never be the same.
No.
Absolutely not.
But it's also very, very... It's very reality TV to me. That relationship is... It doesn't seem... It seems like...
That relationship could have gone completely different.
Oh, yeah.
Had not the actions of the wedding happened. And even though there was apologies after that, it's like that was an irrevocable situation. Like, yeah. I can forgive you and love you from afar. Not love you from afar, but I still love you and wish well for you and pray for you and all the things that you're supposed to say, all the things that you're supposed to feel.
But I know what you're capable of.
But that capability right there,
yeah,
that was shocking.
Because it is left field.
I was like, what? After all the things that we've been through.
That's what you do?
After all the things.
You hadn't been smoking.
I'd have lost money on that kind of bet.
Yeah.
I'd have lost buku.
Yeah. So
you telling me this how you feel and you gonna do this?
Mm-hmm. Not today. No, but that's what's that.
But see, and that also in turn shows the level of my other friendships, because when I had no knowledge of that even happening because my security took her out fast.
Yeah.
And my security being
the bridesmaids.
my friends, my family. They had to tell me what they did.
That was...
Did you know in real time when that happened?
Ooh,
you didn't know either.
Ironically, I got told by the other one. She told me, she was like, I ain't gonna let Ebony know. I'm just letting you know that that's disrespectful, and we moved her out of here. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She was like, you saw how she came in here? And at that moment, I'm like, oh, that's right. You're not supposed to do that at weddings.
No.
Right? But the thing is, so most people know you can wear white at a wedding, but it has to be with something else. You cannot just wear all white.
No one is wearing white other than the bride.
Yes.
And if you decide to do so, you are purposely disrespecting this rule, i.e. disrespecting the bride.
Yeah.
You are coming in with malicious intent to cause a stir, conversation, a problem, whatever.
Yeah.
Because you're not causing the problem with your words, you're causing the problem with your dress.
Yeah.
And you are walking in saying, I want the smoke.
Yeah. And that right there.
That right there.
Like.
Is
No.
And we didn't even ask. I didn't even ask, what was your motive? What was you thinking? I didn't get any of that intel. I didn't even ask for any background. I don't care. I don't know. I don't even care how you formulated this level of
craziness.
What have I done to you ever?
No, that was her deranged way of thinking she was protecting you because of her perception of me. So her perception of me, which that
I don't know.
And who she confided that to, that was
I can love you, I can forgive you, we can move on, we have moved on, we can talk and we can laugh and joke and I can but I just...
You understand. But this is why I said that
I am not that kind of person. Like if I'm protecting you, if that's the crazy deranged reason you're saying, if I'm protecting you from what I feel is a bad situation for you, my protection will be solely focused on you. It will not be a showing of
No.
in an environment type of way. Like, I'm not going to still, as a result, make you look like a fool.
No.
It's going to be
Protection.
It's going to be protection. Like, you're not going to, like, it's like Secret Service. You're not going to know that I'm there.
Yeah.
You're not going to know what I'm doing because I'm looking out for you.
That's the point.
That's the point.
Yeah, that's weird.
So that
But this is the result of what I said.
So with that was a major catalyst, and then that kicked off the domino effect. Now, but that's again only what I can control. I can't. I don't.
When I say this to you is I would love to see you allow yourself to open up to possibly having
Someone else? Are you only focusing on new people?
No.
Cause
You ain't new in nothing.
I'm not new in
You
nothing.
ain't new in nothing.
That's right. I'm not new in nothing.
What I'm saying is that if you were to develop a friendship with someone else, and it was possibly a new friendship, I don't want you to be like, I made a decision that this is how far. If you do that, then that's stifling your
I see what you're saying.
But I'm saying that you're not seeking new friends. But in the same sense, I'm glad that you said that you and your former best friend are now getting back to being best friends.
Yeah, because she has already, yes.
So that's I'm happy for that. But when you say you don't care about people,
I don't. I say that because I have enough on my plate of life, and caring about other people is crumbs. I can't. I care about my family, my job, my relationship with the Lord.
She got to read the Bible a little bit more because I think Jesus wanted to care about more people.
I do care about them. I'm just not.
She's like,
I'm not overextending myself.
Oh, he fell. Oh gosh, what we gonna eat?
That's not how I am. That is not true. That's not true. Don't do that to me, Ricky Bobby. What?
But that's like somebody in Vietnam. Someone that was in war. Someone's in Baghdad. Someone that was in the trenches.
I have PTSD.
Yes. No. It's the result of being numb to it. The PTSD would be like you would freak out and you couldn't handle it. You're more numb to those things. Like if someone saw someone get shot and they just came from war, they'd be like, oh, yeah, man, he ain't gonna survive that. Most people that see someone get shot, oh my God, look, just get out of here. That person wouldn't do that. So the reaction to that, most people are like, dang, man, you really, really kind of numb to that. Well, I've been around it a lot, so yeah.
Yeah.
So
a lot of stuff don't faze me now.
Because I'm bugged out.
I'm not. It's not that I'm thugged out. It's just that I don't
play what these games.
I don't. Hey.
You'll get better though. The more we're around.
I think
church folks, the more we're around.
I think the friendships that I have left, it just allows me to care about them more and cherish them more, so that I don't have to deal with that.
You don't have to what?
I don't have to worry about that. I ain't see y'all Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve. It is the day after Christmas. And I'm eating my feelings. I had a plate like an hour ago of Christmas dinner. And I'm about to make another little small sides plate of cornbread stuffing, cornbread, and potato salad. You know, judge your mama. Not me, judge your mama. Because before, I had mac and cheese, mixed greens, ham, cornbread, stuffing. That's what I had earlier, about an hour ago. Yeah. Catching up on all the Vlogmas episodes of Peyton. I caught up on Gina last week. So, you know what it is. Why am I eating my feelings? Because I mean, the holidays can be joyous and also melancholy and sorrowful. But I'm just taking stock in certain things and what I need to change, what I need to do to be better. Things I need to stop doing, stop thinking, stop dwelling in. So that's what I'm thinking about. Insecurity's creeping up. I'm just trying not to be Debbie Downer. There's lots of things happening these past few days, so I just feel I need a little bit more carbs to absorb all these feelings. So that's what we're gonna do. Now I'm in here minding my business. Get my melancholy meal. And of course my child gonna come in here right now, ask for some mac and cheese. We don't talk about this enough. We don't talk about how you be in the mode of enjoying yourself, only yourself, doing for yourself, and then somebody you done created come out here and ask you, can you make them a plate? I don't want to. I don't want to. But I can't say that. Because I'm also trying to teach kindness and doing unto others what you would like to have them done to you. So I have to stop what I'm doing and stop my, anticipation of enjoying my food to make him some food. Because he ain't about to traverse this mac and cheese casserole dish and, get all this out. I really thought this mac and cheese was going to last us for like another day at least, but clearly I put my foot, sock, and stocking up in this. I made Teeny's mac and cheese. Y'all know who Teeny is? The little white girl who was on like that little cooking show. She always in the kitchen. I think she just got married, I think, this past year. Y'all know who Teeny is. I'll put the video up. I didn't do the Kobe Jack. That's the only thing I did not do, because I made that version for Thanksgiving, not this one. So that's the only thing that was different. But let me make my little supervisor his meal. No, it's not even a meal. His bowl of mac and cheese, because that's all he asked for. We catch up.
Sensational. Yeah. What didn't I do for you, girl? And I know